It wouldn't be a Maple-Baum podcast if we didn't fuck up every fucking episode.
It is what it is. We're actors, okay? We're professionals.
I miss you guys. I like hanging out,
Yeah.
You can stick around,
This is the intro, guys. Episode 15. We're here with Dan Smith. Are you guys fucking ready once again?
Yes.
I'll repeat what I said earlier. I'm ready to fuck. That's what I'm ready for.
Monster vape. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Right now.
Podcast named after a donut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to laugh again because
we're gonna repeat the same.
It's a good joke though.
We're gonna repeat the same script from 15
so
minutes ago.
I fucking like that joke.
I do.
Hey, no, that's a good joke.
Yes. Hey, dude, those maple donuts are always the best ones.
I started over.
Hang on. Actually, I wanted to do this in the beginning. I have a really big announcement for Maple-Baum, and Dan, you get to witness this. Me and Mark have been talking about this for Maple-Baum. I think it's the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, we have merch.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. If you guys go to qbombcomedy.com/podcast, you can see the Maple-Baum collection. You can get a Maple-Baum t-shirt for $13 or
that's a good price.
Yeah, or a Maple-Baum hoodie for $25.
That's a good price.
So
does the merch have the Evan T. Lilly drawing?
It has me and Mark falling from the heavens on a bottle of maple syrup. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. We love it. So again, go to qbombcomedy.com/podcast and you can get this sweet merch. The Maple-Baum collection is what we're calling it. It's beautiful.
Oh, man.
I'm really excited.
I'm going to wear that at the bar, and guess what? I'm not going to be an incel at all. I'm not even going to be a temp sale. I'm going to be slaying puss
exactly.
with that kind of shirt and be the coolest guy at the bar.
Like Dan Smith would say, wouldn't you want a shirt that is named after a donut?
Yeah.
The delicious sounding shirt.
So I'm really excited. I just got it all finished today. It's all up on the website.
Very nice.
So please, guys, if you want to support the podcast, go get a shirt, go get a hoodie. We're gonna release more, like when we have phrases and shit. We're 15 episodes in, so I think it's great that we finally have merch now. But I just wanted to get that out there. Check it out, please. But anyways, we have the amazing comedian Dan Smith on. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. We had the false start. I apologize. But we're here. I wanted you to go over it again. You were telling us about your sobriety with your tattoo, which is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I have probably my favorite tattoo. It's right here. It's hard to see because the lighting in my house sucks for this. But it's a number 90. But if you just glance at it, the number 9 looks like a G. So it looks like it says go.
Damn straight.
Yeah, it's like,
don't
you
go
go, Dan.
Where? I'm like, yeah,
don't
go fuck yourself.
Whatever you do, don't go to the liquor cabinet, okay?
No.
Don't go back to that.
Or don't go to the stairs.
Don't go to the stairs.
So, yeah, why don't you tell everybody...
And then fortunately, I never did that. I never went to the liquor cabinet and then the stairs.
Question, did you go through the 12-step program, speaking of stairs?
I did not. No. Why is there no ADA AA program?
I used to go to AA meetings a long time ago. Not because I had an addiction, but because I love seeing other people's shitty lives.
Wait a minute. So you didn't go to the 12-step program because like, fuck, I'm in a wheelchair. I can't do that. That was about it.
No, I didn't go to 12-step programs.
Oh, well, you don't need that shit.
The only reason I quit was because if I had gotten one more DUI in my chair, my wheels were going to get impounded.
Oh, damn. They put a boot on your wheelchair? That would suck.
Yeah.
You're like, how am I supposed to get home? They're like, deal with it. And you're like, what?
Getting home, geez, talk about a pub crawl.
Dan,
well, shit. I'm glad you quit.
The whole name you go by. Sorry. I just wanted them to hear this.
Thank you, Mark. You know what? I feel a lot better than I did. I'm healthier. I'm happier. And I honestly I don't think about drinking that much anymore. Being a comedian, quitting was tough. Because I was in bars like all the fucking time in the beginning.
And everybody,
it helped though that I can barely see over the bar, so They couldn't see me ordering anyway.
Question: did you feel like you're funnier without the booze? Because I always notice that with comics, they get too drunk and everything just gets sloppy and shitty. Did you feel that was some way too?
I don't remember this night very well, but I've been told by several people that there was a night at High Water when Marcus Barker was doing High Water, the show there, High Water in Midtown.
Okay.
And I was there, and I had too many drinks, and I had to be lifted up onto that stage every time I was there. So
sure,
I get lifted up onto the stage, and he hands me the mic. I tell one joke, and I get tangled up in the cord, and I spend the next 5 minutes just spinning in a circle because I was drunk. You know, and I thought it was funny, and actually the audience thought it was funny too, just because it was so stupid.
Did you record that and watch it over?
I don't think anybody got a recording. Thank goodness.
Oh, okay,
Thank
yeah.
God.
I gotta give you a lot of credit because, like you said, like you had to quit while being a comedian, going to bars and shit. Like me, I it makes me like, because I have the whole bit in my act how like I had cancer and I can't smoke and stuff. But from being around comedians and all of them smoking, sometimes I wish I could smoke because I just stand there looking fucking stupid while like all of them are like smoking weed and smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, I can't do that. So I'm just standing there like, hey guys, what's going on? So like,
man, I almost opened an open mic in Lodi in a cigar bar, and everybody was like, no, don't. That's just it's cigar smoke. We don't want to do it. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah,
I think it would have been fine.
I definitely started smoking more when after I quit drinking and after I was doing comedy.
Weed's great though. I mean, it has like no bad side effects whatsoever. I don't even smoke that much, but still, like, I don't seriously.
See, it's ridiculous though that there's such a stigma against weed.
There's less and less these days. 20 years ago, yeah.
But still, when you take an older generation, you know, what's worse, alcohol or weed?
Weed.
You know, everybody's going to say weed's worse. It's not.
It's not. Yeah. Like, there's a saying my dad used to always say, because my dad's a huge pothead. And my dad would always...
jerk drinking right now during this podcast.
No, there's a saying my dad would always say is, you always hear stories about men getting drunk and beating their wife, but you never hear a story about a man getting high and beating his wife.
He probably gave her
He's so tired. Yeah, he was like, you know what? We're fine. I'm just relaxing. I just want Doritos.
I'm going to sleep now.
So that's what's crazy. It's so weird. That weed is like so like me. I get anxiety and whatever, so I can't really do it. But I get why people do it. Like I get it, and like it chills people out. People like I don't get what's the problem with that.
I can't do it like right before I go up on stage.
Oh yeah, same here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't do it at all. I have a weed story. I don't know if I should say it because it's kind of embarrassing.
Yes, you should. Well, it's good. Fuck you. See, if you said I have a weed story, I don't know if I should say it. Now
you already released it, so go for it.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so Mark knows. I mean, people in the podcast know I suffer with anxiety really, really bad, to where like it makes it to where I can't sleep a lot. And everyone's like, you should try smoking weed. And I'm like, I can't. I had cancer in the lungs, so I can't smoke it. And then my stepdad had the idea, hey, why don't you have an edible? And me not knowing shit about weed, I said, okay, and I took it. But I didn't know edibles hit you harder than weed, like smoking it. So I took only half of an edible, but it was like one from the actual shop, like a legit one. So he's like, just try it out and see how you like it. So I took it like in the middle of the day, and then my brother's like, hey, you want to go to the mall? I'm like, sure. And we get to the mall. I walk in halfway through the mall, and then it fucking hits me, and it felt like I was gonna die. Like I couldn't walk. I literally was like almost crawling to like the fucking massage chairs. And I sat down and I was like, we have to go home. We have to go home. My brother's like, is it that bad? I was like, the chairs feel like they're on. Like, that's how bad it was. So literally.
So this was your. This was your first time ever being high, too.
No, right? When I was in middle school, like not middle school, ninth grade. I've smoked a joint or two before, and I was like, whatever. Like, I felt cool. But this was my first time getting high off of an edible.
Yeah, I just thought this was super trip was your first time ever.
This was my first trip. Like I've never tripped before that. Like before, I would smoke a joint with my friend. I had like 2 or 3 hits, and I'm just like I felt like tired, and I was like, this is nice. Yeah. So I thought that's what was gonna happen, and it didn't. So literally, to make it worse, my brother didn't know what to do. I was like, what, 18, 19? He called my mom because I was still living with my mom at the time, and she was fucking furious at my stepdad, but he's laughing his fucking ass off. And they picked me up, and they're like, we gotta get food in him, and they took me to Wendy's, and I had they got me a Coke, and I would drink it, and I would just dribble. It was just dribbling down my. I was like, bro, it was so fucking embarrassing, man. And I got home.
You needed food. It sounded like you needed food. You should have had a chili and a fucking baked potato at Wendy's.
I had like fries and nuggets or some shit. But I got home. I didn't even make it to the bedroom. I laid down on the couch and I was out for 12 hours.
Damn. You know what? That was a good day then, dude. That's a good fucking day.
Yeah, I passed out. I woke up at 4 in the morning and I ran to the kitchen and chugged a whole bunch of water. And then I crashed.
Some water, you plenished yourself, you had 12 hours of sleep. That's a good fucking day. You should smoke more pot. Get used to it.
I literally felt like my heart, dude, like I could feel it. I was like having a panic attack.
Jordan, you know what? Horrible. That doesn't. We got a couple trips coming up soon. You know that.
Fuck that. I will not do anything in a different town.
We're gonna have a nice doobie together. That's what we're gonna do.
You know what I'll do, Mark? I'll drink with you.
No, you're gonna die that night. You're gonna like a crazy person.
Let's see who can eat the most edibles and not pass out.
I'm good.
You go to hell. You have them all. Damn it, Dan Smith.
When I say
your wheels will fall off. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm already sitting down. I'm good. That was the one thing about being drunk. I never had to find a place to sit.
Hey, when I say I'm gonna drink with you, I don't mean I'm gonna drink the same amount as you. Like I'll have.
Okay, good.
Good. I'll get enough to where I have some fun, and then that's it.
It's like
2 shots.
It's like me drinking with Nick Michelson. I'm like, okay, well, I've had my amount. You can continue on. I'm like, all right, I will. Anyway, whatever. I think you had a good day. You should smoke some more.
No. I mean, I tried it one other time.
Everyone should smoke more.
Yeah, I agree.
If I ever run for any sort of office, that's going to be my campaign slogan, smoke more.
I tried doing it. Sorry.
Damn it.
What were we saying?
Smoke more and legal prostitution. That's my platform.
Woo! And rent.
Rent. That's right. What?
No, I don't know.
Just say rank or rent.
I said ramps. I meant to say ramps.
Ramps everywhere, people.
Yes,
they need to be all over the place.
You know, I know what it was. I was gonna say ramps, but then in my mind said half pipes. So let's go with half pipes everywhere. There's a skate park down the road from my house, and I'm, you know, if I was strong enough to push up the fucking things at this point, I would definitely do it. So
man, if only
you guys come to my house and push me up the ramps.
You need to be a playable character. You need to be a playable character in a Tony Hawk game. That'd be amazing. Yes. I'd pick you every time.
Dude, I fucking love those games. I played all of them.
Call Tony.
I will.
That's my ultimate goal. I want to get big enough in comedy to be a Tony Hawk character. By that time, Tony Hawk will be dead. So will I.
You'd be so easy to get ollies with. It'd be great. Or what do they call it? What do they call it when they grind on the fucking pipe? I fucking forget.
I don't know.
Isn't it just grinding?
I want to do a 720.
You should do a 720.
Like a full-on, I'd have to be just absolutely just strapped, just completely, because I don't even wear a seatbelt.
Who is the guy from Family Guy? The buff guy from Family Guy?
Joe. You know, my wife and I dressed as Joe and
Monty.
Joe's wife for Halloween one year.
Hey, Peter.
That sounds awesome, actually.
I was a cop, and she had a purple dress, and she put a big pillow under her dress to look like she was pregnant.
She was
permanently pregnant on the show. Yeah.
She's not pregnant anymore. There was a joke that when she finally gave birth to the kid, Quagmire goes, "I can't believe she's already 18," because she was pregnant for years. Fucking, what was I gonna say? I think if that you were per se to be like a skater in a wheelchair. I think you would have to have a lot of upper body strength, and your wheelchair would have to weigh very light, right?
And the event would have to take place on the moon.
No, I think I've seen people like who do that, who actually like grind and shit on wheelchairs and stuff like. It's just I think you have to have the kind of wheelchair that's easy to lift. And
Mr. Dan,
I have no idea.
Oh,
I've never had one. Yeah.
Well,
I thought that was a thing for a second. Damn it.
I actually wanted to ask you guys' opinion on something. I wrote this down because I thought it was fucking hilarious. Did you guys hear the news? Apparently, they're making a Super Mario movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Did you hear that? Who's the people, the cast?
Isn't that Chris Pratt in it?
Chris Pratt is Mario. Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny.
Charlie Day is Lucy. It should be fucking the other way around.
Yeah, Charlie Day's playing Luigi. Jack Black is gonna be Bowser, and then Donkey Kong is Seth Rogen.
Okay, can I just say this? I just want to get this out of the way. I hate Seth Rogen with all my heart.
Why?
He's one of my least favorite people. He's fucking not funny, and I don't like his laugh. And then in real life,
You don't like the
bore.
Like,
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Pineapple Express was a classic. I love
Yeah,
that.
I love
Look,
that.
Super Bad came out, okay, 20 years ago, okay? And then Panda Express was, whatever the fuck
Pineapple
the movie was called.
Express.
Pineapple Express, whatever. Who gives a shit? Whatever, same shit, okay? He hasn't made anything good in forever.
He was
He's a
in the
total
live
bore in real life.
He was in the live action Lion King, sir.
Oh, yeah, that was a good movie.
It
yeah,
wasn't.
shut up, you.
It wasn't.
Quiet.
Even
Even kids hated that movie. My nephews they saw that. They're like 10 years old. They came out like, I don't know, what the fuck? That fucking the one in the 90s was better. Kids hated that movie.
Yeah, the cartoon was way better.
Shut up, Jack. No, not Jack Black. Throw Jack Black in there, too.
Hey.
Fucking, no. I don't like those overrated, boring, mainstream comedy. And they don't make comedies anymore. So there. So fuck you.
You know who started that shit is Ben Stiller.
I haven't seen Ben Stiller in a minute.
Yeah,
Why you gotta throw him under the bus?
Huh?
Yeah,
Yes, he's just like those guys.
Ben Stiller, at least, okay, look, he was in Heavyweights.
I like all these guys.
And he directed the Cable Guy. The Cable Guy was amazing.
I fucking love the
No, it
Cable
was
Guy.
not.
I love the Cable Guy,
I
dude.
hate early Jim Carrey.
Oh, that's the best Jim Carrey.
You don't like that one?
It's not. It's the most
That does it. I'm kicking in
annoying
your
Jim
wheelchair.
Carrey.
What's wrong with the Cable Guy?
Like, it's not funny.
What?
It's creepy.
Yeah,
Not
it's meant to be
funny.
creepy. It's meant to be a dark, creepy movie.
Yeah, he's like.
I don't know that. That's not funny to me.
What?
I mean, yeah, people. Wait, but okay, I can get the Cable Guy thing, but you don't like any early Jim.
But in my defense, though, I haven't seen the Cable Guy in probably 15 years.
Dwayne, you said you don't like any early Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
stuff, so we're talking.
I don't like Cable Guy, and I don't like Ace Venturas.
What?
Man, the second one's amazing.
Yeah.
When he gets out of that fucking rhino machine and he gives birth, come on, doesn't get better than that.
I'm baffled. That's a cop. I can get Cable Guy, but Ace Venturas are like comedy, like movie gold back then.
The
Well,
first one
again,
they made-
I haven't seen them in like 15 years.
And the
so
first one they
maybe
made
I
fun
need
of
to go
that. The first one they made fun of that transgender girl.
I forgot about that.
back.
That aged well.
That didn't age well.
I gotta
just
rewatch
remember
that one.
I didn't see it in the theater when it came. I don't even remember what year they came out, but I was in my teens.
When Nature Calls is a classic. That one still holds up.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I think what happened with Nature Calls is everybody was talking about it, and that just pissed me off. So even at that age,
Man,
That's
how old
actually
are you? I don't even
dumb.
know. Wait, a question. How old are you? I don't even know.
huh?
How old are you?
I'm old.
All right, you're old.
You never ask somebody their age,
All
Mark.
right.
I'm older than you, Mark.
All right, I guess you like Laurel and Hardy then. I don't know. You like the Marx Brothers. I don't know what the fuck you like.
I actually haven't.
I'm 43.
All right,
Oh, you don't even look 43.
Oh, that's great. See, you know how you know you're old when you're younger and you say somebody's age, they say, You're not old. When you're actually old, you say your age. They say, "Oh, you don't look that old."
Yeah.
You-
When you're my age or 30 or 29, like, yeah, okay, you're 29. When you get old, like, really? Wow, you look good.
Yeah.
I'm being disingenuous right now.
You
Wow.
look really good. Fuck you.
Everyone always thinks I'm older than what I actually am, and it kind
You
of
know
makes
what?
me.
That's my plan though. You know, the bad lighting. You can't see how old I am.
We had the Caucasian lighting from David Thorne on the one podcast. So
The what?
See, so
He was
his
just like-
his
he-
lights were voice activated to where when he said a different race, his lights would turn that color. So he'd be like, set lights to Asian and it'll turn yellow, or set lights to
my
Caucasian
God.
and they'll turn white. It
And
was
then he
great.
had his David Thorne live. Like, oh, I didn't mean to do like fucking Seth Rogen. And he curled his mustache. You ever see David Thorne eat? It's hilarious.
No, I haven't.
He uses full body movement as he's eating, and he uses his full jaw because he's from
Leave him
Tennessee, he's a
alone.
crazy person. I like David Thorne. That's all I'm saying. He'll be back. Whatever.
I love David Thorne. The last time I saw David Thorne was at Vince's, and he was at the table across from me, and I just went over and I put my arms around him in a big bear hug, and it wasn't David Thorne. Yeah.
Just hugs a
Yeah,
random
what?
stranger.
Yeah, you meet too the drunk guy at the bar.
Well,
What the fuck?
apparently he was a comic, and he said we'd met before,
Oh, okay. Well,
but
shit.
I don't remember him.
There's
So,
a lot
yeah,
of
that's
comics.
embarrassing.
There's a lot of comics out there who have the same body type as David Thorne. So you know, it's not. Yeah,
Well,
whatever.
and he was bald, and he had a beard.
Yeah. Was his name AJ something from Davis? Not AJ DeMello, but there's another AJ out there.
I think it wasn't. It's not Antonio, right? You're talking about?
Yeah,
no.
I was thinking Antonio. Yeah.
No, it's not Antonio. It
Okay.
might have been an AJ though. I don't know. I don't. It was at Vince's. It was late. It was dark outside.
It's always late at Vince's.
It was a cold winter's
Anyway.
night.
Sorry.
Fuck it.
Yeah, and when it wasn't, I was like, "Oh, sorry," and got the hell out of there.
I have a question, Dan. Who would you say is like one of your favorite comedians? Like you grew up on, like, you know what I mean? Like everyone has like their favorite.
Oh, Robin Williams.
Oh, cool. Okay, so we're the same.
All right, all our favorite comics
One
are.
of my first stand-up specials I remember watching is the God, I can't remember the name of it, but the
What?
one he did with Whoopi Goldberg and
Oh
Billy
fuck
Crystal.
yeah! I forgot. And then he does the whole hand thing underneath,
Uh-huh.
right? Yeah, like makes her pussy.
Yeah,
He
it
makes.
was on HBO.
God, what was that one
Yeah.
called?
It was a benefit. It was a benefit too. I know.
Yeah.
It was a benefit.
Laughs
Fucking
for
Google
relief.
it. It's
Relief.
just Whoopi Goldberg and Robin Williams, but
I think it's.
It
I
was
believe
an-
it's called comic. I think it's called comic.
Comic
Relief.
Relief. I think you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It was a benefit for something. Who cares? Anyway, they're all on there, and it was funny.
Yeah, you're right. Comic Relief with.
Okay, yeah, it was on HBO, and we only got HBO on the weekends because we were up in Tahoe on the weekends, and I just remember it being on one night and just.
Oh,
it
and
was
Billy
an
Crystal.
absolute-
And Billy Crystal. I forgot about that.
When
Hey.
did it come out? The first one. When did it?
Probably early '90s, right?
I think it was like '92,
94.
Yeah.
'94. Okay, yeah. See, I was 16,
Oh wow.
and just starting to develop my sense of humor.
Uh
And
wow, that's
My
crazy.
first my first comic special was Chris Rock, and I thought to myself, this guy ain't all that funny. And then I saw
Really?
Dave Chappelle a year later. Yeah, then I saw Dave Chappelle a year later. And I was like, oh, this guy's he's like Chris Rock but funnier. Anyway, I like this
Yeah.
guy.
First special I ever seen was Eddie Murphy Raw.
Oh my god.
And
wow.
My
How old were you?
my mom loved Eddie. Like she had all the stuff, the VHSs or whatever. So like
Question.
I just would
was
put
that
it in. And
Oh,
then
okay, it was an old VHS.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Well, my family was the kind. Like I had a VCR for the longest time. But my mom came home from work one day and I was already on the second one, so I watched Delirious and then Raw. Oh, so Delirious was the first one, and then my mom was like, "You're not supposed to watch," and I was already almost done because I was like 7 or whatever when I first watched it. My mom was like, fuck it, like you already seen it. So
You already saw the bit about called rhymes with maggots. It's called something else. You already saw that bit.
me and my dad were just talking about this.
Ragged?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he got it.
This is how you know it's so different in the 80s is the fact that Eddie Murphy's first, like, one of the best comedy albums of all time till this day, track 1 is called Maggots with the F. Then he makes his second album. He calls it the same thing again, but puts in quotations, revisited.
Oh, I thought it was called
No.
Part 2.
No, just Maggots Revisited.
Hey, background guest, how's it going tonight? I don't know if she can hear us.
That was my wife. Sorry.
I was about to say that's the missus.
She gave me green. So we
get the light? No, you're gonna be on more than that. She can't give you the light like that. What the hell?
What?
I thought she gave you the light.
Oh, like telling you like wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up. I don't know. Shut up. Hey, here's another stand-up special I saw as a kid. I was like, oh my god, it blew my mind. It was Lewis Black. I was like, dude, this guy speaks like me. I was like, it's finally somebody from me. He's pissed off, mad all the time. It's like, I didn't know you can do this in comedy. You can be pissed off. It's awesome.
I didn't even like Eddie Murphy. God damn it! I didn't even know that. Like I've seen Eddie Murphy as like my first stand-up specials, but I didn't even see Robin Williams until a little bit later, and that's when I like fell like in love with like comedy after seeing Robin Williams.
I saw him on Mork and Mindy when I was like 4, and I remember that show being on.
Yeah, I never got introduced to that until my mom noticed I was like a big fan, and when I was like 13, 14, she goes, he used to do this show when I was younger, and then she had the DVDs, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, so I watched it then. But and then I fell in love, like everybody knows I talk about them all the time. It's Robin Williams and Steve Martin. They're like my favorites, like tops.
Oh yeah.
I just like wackiness. That's like I love the wacky and like just I don't know. It's just their energy is awesome.
By the way, there needs to be more wacky in comedy. We're starting to lose that wacky slapstick stuff in comedy, in my opinion. There needs to be more of that shit.
I love it.
You're right. There isn't as much physical comedy these days. There needs to be, Chris Farley was, I think, like the last really great physical comedian.
It sucks, right? Because like physical comedy ages like fine wine. Like no matter what, like 50 years from now, it's still gonna be funny. Like we can watch the Three Stooges, and still to this day, we're like disgruntled, shitty 32-year-old guys, and I'm still laughing. I'm still like, fuck, this is great,
Yeah.
So I think there needs to be more of that shit. I don't know. Not everything needs to be perverse or vulgar or make some kind of point about something.
Well, what pisses me off,
stupid comedy needs to come back.
It needs to be fun.
I've been trying to write like that, and I'll write like more physical shit, and some comics will say it's hacky, and I'm like, why is it hacky?
I think it's harder to write in physical comedy, like slapstick comedy these days.
You're taking a bigger chance.
Yeah.
You're actually.
I think there's been like a cultural shift in humor where it's like, it has to be cerebral in some way.
Yeah.
No, I think you're taking a bigger chance doing slapstick and like crazy comedy than actually like doing like really edgy humor, in my opinion. So that's even taking a bigger chance, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
So do it. No, hey, look, if everybody zigs, then you zag, right?
Well, I was having that problem when I first started doing stand-up. I was like, I want to write like this. And I would have a lot of comedians be like, hey, man, that sounds kind of hacky. It's someone like this guy has done a joke like that. So it is a lot harder to write slapstick without it sounding like another person's bit. You know what I mean? Unless so like I noticed that in the beginning because I was like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna do this, but then I start the guy like people were like, hey, like it sounds like this bit, you shouldn't, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to do that, so I kind of like laid off of it for a while because unless it's something really clever to where like it, you know what I'm trying to say, like if it's like very different, then I do it. But like a lot of shit, I was like, okay, it kind of sounds like this.
Never limp into material. If you think it's great, then do it. If you're just like, I don't know, see, maybe.
I'm going to start a new closing bit where I just roll off the stage.
Okay, but how?
That'll be my closing.
I'm just imagining him just being like, just going at the end.
Instead of a mic drop, it's called a comic drop.
You know, after a bit that kills, he said, "Well, I wish you a day." And you just roll backwards slowly.
Or I'm gonna get dropped by as many comics as I can. You guys know I've been dropped off a stage, right?
What the fuck? No, I don't know that. Explain.
I know it.
Yeah.
Educate me.
It was Punchline. It was my first year of comedy. It was like 6 months into comedy, and to get up on stage on the Punchline, I have to get carried up and down. And
Yeah.
I finished my set, and I went over to the side of the stage, and the way I get carried is I got one guy up front who grabs I don't know, you can't see.
I've done it before.
We helped you. It was me and him.
Yeah. One person grabs the front, one person grabs the back.
You got to grab that base of the wheelchair, not just the handles or bullshit. No, you got to grab the.
There's a bar on the back of my chair that you grab. So anyway, at this time, the comic behind grabbed my wheels. He grabbed my fucking wheels. My brakes weren't on, and as soon as they both lifted, I tilted forward and down.
Was this at the Kabir show?
It might have been.
Because I
literally
No, it wasn't. It was at There Goes the Neighborhood show.
Did you fall out of the wheelchair like your shirt?
No, I fell out of my chair and I hit the stairs. I slammed into the stairs on the stairs.
Because me and you did Kabir together.
I fell and I hit the stairs and there was just dead silence in the club, just in there.
Yeah.
And there was just a split second, and I yelled, "I'm okay!" And
Hey! And I got a big
I
standing
gotta laugh and a cheer. But god damn, it hurt my ribs. I went out into the hallway and my ribs were killing me.
I bet, jeez.
That sounds horrible.
So so that's that's gonna be my new stage exit. That'll be my physical bit in my act.
You don't need to go that far, man. We don't want to kill you off, dude.
Yeah, you kill yourself for your art.
You don't need to kill by killing. You don't need to kill by killing yourself, okay?
That's how I want to go out.
That's not what we meant here.
Yeah.
I want to go out.
This guy's killing. Oh, shit, he's dead. Fuck. This show's over.
I don't know why. You guys made me think of the Dane Cook bit. It's like one of my favorite bits he has. He says if he ever kills himself, he wants to do it with Christmas lights. That way, like, when his family comes in, they're like, oh, my God. Oh, but look how pretty it is. And then you put gifts underneath you. That way, they're not as sad, you know? Like, they come in, they're like, oh, my God. But wait, the big one's mine. The big one's mine.
You know what? That makes me, I don't know. Maybe I should watch more Dane Cook.
I like Dane Cook.
I always Mr. I'm in Louis C.K. camp when it came to Dane Cook.
I think he's very physical, too, sometimes, too. Like, he's very hoo-ha-ha. Yeah, like, a lot.
He does get a little physical with, like, the microphone and all that kind of crap.
Louis C.K.?
Yeah, Louis C.K.
No, I was talking about Dane Cook, but Louis C.K.'s not really physical. He's just, like, fucking... Yeah, like, he's just... Whatchamacallit? I can't explain it. Just clean cut. Bah.
That was another guy I watched, Louis, where it was when I saw that special. I was like, holy shit. Oh, my God. What the that was another mind blower when I saw that kind of comedy from him. I was like, what the fuck? This is the next big thing right here. It was.
I like that.
This is what I got to do.
Comedian of all time is Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, my God. I fucking love him.
I'm gonna get one of my next tattoos. I'm thinking about is getting a portrait of Hedberg and getting it bordered with. I used to like this tattoo. I still do, but I used to too. I would love to like be so good to write one-liners through my entire like. Yeah. Imagine doing a half hour to an hour of just one-liners. That's so fun.
That is crazy.
It was delivery.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it was his jokes too. I take that back. It was his jokes, but it was his delivery too. God.
Yeah.
Just that deadpan. Well, he wasn't deadpan, but just
I'll be back in 1 second. I gotta get me a drink.
You're fine.
Okay.
Don't worry.
But no, what I loved about him too. It made me feel better as a comic who suffers with anxiety because he would wear his sunglasses because he was having anxiety. So he'd wear his sunglasses, and he was just like, "Fuck!" It would take him a while to get like. That's why he would always look kind of awkward, but he was just so fucking funny, and it just made me feel better because I was like, if this fucking legend could get up in front of these people and do it, you know what I mean? Then anyone could do it if you really put your mind to it.
Yeah.
I want to listen to his. I haven't listened to his I usually listen to albums when I'm at work.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do like over.
Yeah, I'm bad at listening to comedy albums. I need to start listening to more. I honestly, I can't remember the last one I listened to.
I listen probably to an album almost every single day, just because like on my job, like while I'm at work, I'm allowed to have headphones in, so I just always. Always, what's cool too is if you have like an iPhone, I don't know if you can do it on other phones, but you can put Netflix on, and then you could turn off your phone and leave the audio on, so you could listen to Netflix specials.
Oh, that's true. So
Shit, I know you can do that.
right now.
I didn't know that either until I got bored at work and just like it's weird to explain it. Like you have to turn on the movie you're watching, turn off your phone, and then when you turn your phone back on, it'll be a music player, and then you just push play, and then you can listen to the comedy album while you're working or whatever. I like to listen to comedy while I'm driving, especially too. Makes it go by faster, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like to listen to my failed sets. That's what I like to listen to.
I don't.
My car.
I can't listen to myself. I can't record. I can't like. I know I'm supposed to, but
You got to. You know that. You got to. Right?
Yeah, I know.
It's like grading yourself. You got to see what you did right and what you did wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Like my stab set, the one that you didn't go to, it started out very strong, and then I was like, you know what? This crowd feels like they could use some new jokes, and then I fucking face planted.
Yeah.
I'm
so fucking mad I missed that show. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. It was fun. I was glad to come back. It just like I did 12 minutes, and then I did all my normal shit, like I did the cancer stuff, which was, and then I got near the end, and I started doing some of my new material, and I just lost them. They just like. And literally, I even did this at the end of my set. I looked at everyone. I'm like, "You guys just aren't feeling me no more?" And no one said anything. I said, "All right, have a good one." And I just put the mic back. It happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, was it a good crowd? I mean, were they receptive?
I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to like the people that were there were very nice. There was only like 4 to 6 people that weren't comedians.
Okay. All right, yeah.
But
it's not a big survey then, if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't. Again, I was really happy to be there. So what happened was I got there because they said the show was at 8, but then they're like, "Oh, sorry, it's at 9."
No. Oh shit! I thought you saw the post.
No. They changed it near the end. But so I came early anyways because I wanted to get parking and shit. So there was a show at 8, so I stayed there and watched the show, and there was like 40, 30 people, and I was like, "Oh, sick." This is awesome, like good crowd. And then they're like, okay, the show's over, but if you guys want to stay for the next show, it's going to start in 10 minutes. Everybody got up and left. And there was just the 4 to 5 people. And then I was like, that sucks.
Question. Was Eddie Murphy on the first show? What the fuck? Why did they all leave? What happened?
So it happens at Stab a lot. I threw a show there once for Broken Comics because people like to go for the early show, and then people are like, hey, I already stayed for the early show, and then they just leave because a lot of people don't want to stay later. Like, for example, we didn't get the show didn't end and stuff until like 11. But you know what I mean?
You guys went 2 hours?
I mean, we left around 10:30, 10:40.
I got you.
But it was still fun. It's just near the end. I think I said some stuff about my girlfriend, and it was like all these girls. So I think they probably thought I was like making fun of women or something. I don't know. It was new jokes.
Hey, Jordan.
It was new jokes.
Seriously, Jordan, from me. Seriously, how dare you do misogynistic material? You know what gives? What the fuck? Dude?
Come on.
I don't even know. I'm trying to think.
Jordan.
You gotta get with the times, Jordan. Seriously, I don't want to hear that crap anymore. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think all I did was
keep a girlfriend.
Huh?
Yeah, making fun of women. Really, you're gonna go that low, huh? Wow, I thought I knew you. Wow.
I didn't even make fun of. Like that's what I was confused about because my whole act is making fun of myself about it. Like I'll be like, my girlfriend does this and I do this, and I shit on myself. But I don't know. I don't know what it was. I also did the gangster bit. I was working on at Hype. Mark, you know which one I'm talking about?
Refresh my memory.
I'm just gonna give you the cliff notes. Just basically, I was saying I think it's weird that gangsters are like these hardcore dudes that don't give a fuck about anything. But if you don't follow their dress code, they're really pissed about it. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna kill you over it. Like if. Like, that's like if you worked for Chili's and went into an Applebee's and they're just like, you're in the wrong hood, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I just do that whole bit. So like I have a whole bit about like how I think it's weird that gangsters have like don't fuck the rules, but we have rules. And then it's like
sure.
and then I was talking about the whole gangsters do drive-bys in cars, but the gangsters that you should be scared of are the ones on bicycles because they don't give a fuck about their life, let alone yours. I'm like they don't even wear helmets. Like, can you imagine that? He's like, this motherfucker killed my whole family. He don't know what's about to happen. Let me put my shin guards on. This motherfucker's gonna die tonight.
Yeah.
So like, I thought all that would be great, and I maybe it's, I don't know if the girls really got it or whatever. I guarantee you, like it did. I've done the joke before. I just think it does better at bar shows with people that know. I don't know.
I mean,
It happens.
You know, the nights are different. You know,
Yeah.
some nights a joke works, some nights doesn't. I don't think that based on the how good a joke is based on that big of a crowd is really fair, though. I mean, I think.
Like I said,
that's six. Yeah, the 6 people. That's just a tiny group, so that's not a big.
Yeah, I mean, I
so
think
who gives a
have
shit?
at least 10 people there to make any
I was-
kind of call, or even 20.
You ever have a crowd where you like they love everything they do? Especially me. My shit's all mean spirited, right? So they like everything you do, and you just want to go up to all of them and hug them. Like,
Yes.
oh, thank you, people.
That's the best.
I always say this: if a crowd likes my shit, they go, you know what? That was a loving, giving crowd. I always say that in the weirdest way. That was a really loving, giving crowd. I don't know why I say it like that every time.
Yeah, it was, like I said, for what it was still fun. I'm glad I did it. It's just, I was like, okay. It also was my fault. I shouldn't have tried completely new material to end the show with.
No, you know what? We want you to try new material.
Yeah, like I just was like, whatever. There's 6 people here. Let's try it. And then I did it, and it just didn't land. So I was like, whatever.
Well, I'm really bummed I missed it.
I think that's the end of your career. It sounds like no, and it really sounds like it's the end of your career. You're done with comedy now.
No, I was gonna say this on stage, but I stopped myself because my whole opening joke is about how like I have a whole joke about how my uncle and me fucked like that. Like,
By the way, I just want to say that,
and they like that.
Can I say this? Other comics are telling me about this bit. That's when you know it's getting some traction.
My uncle bit.
Comics, yeah.
Fucking Angel helped me make it better.
Angel Castro?
Yeah.
I
At
love
Laughs
that little
Unlimited
bastard.
on Tuesday, we were like going. I was showing him the jokes, and he helped me combine my cancer joke with my Uno therapist joke. So near the end of the cancer joke, near the end of the cancer joke, I say I'm gonna just cliff note shit. From having cancer, I had these scars throughout my body, which makes me a little bit self-conscious because I always have to explain to the person I'm about to have sex to. You know what I mean? And it's a little bit embarrassing, but it pisses me off because you think my uncle would know by now. So that's the joke. It usually gets a lot of ha-has or oohs, So I love that. And then I go, man, that was dark. I should move on into stuff that isn't so dark. I've been having suicidal thoughts recently. And then I do my Uno therapist joke. And at the end of that joke, I go, my therapist asked me, how many times were you touched as a child? And that's when I start crying. And I say, Uno. And then so you know that whole bit, right, Mark? And at the end of that, I go, the lady that came up to me after a show and she was concerned. And she goes, I just want to say you're so brave for making a joke about something so serious that's happened to you. I was like, ma'am, this is comedy. I was touched way more than once. So that gets the laugh. And then this is the part he helped me with. I said, what? I was a cute kid. Just ask my uncle. So it goes back to the first joke. And I did that at Laughs.
Oh, it's a callback.
Yeah, I did that at Laughs, and it was fucking, like, the room lost it. It was awesome. So I was really happy with it. But that's what I'm saying is...
to figure out a way to get a callback into my set.
Yeah, because me and her, I said the joke, and he goes, is that after... Like, he's like, the Uno part is after the cancer part, right? I'm all, yeah. He goes, you could do a callback. And I was like, oh, you're a genius. And I walked on stage and did it. Because I end it with a what? I was a cute kid. But he goes, yeah, ask my uncle. And I was like, holy shit, how did I not see that? Like, I was like, how did I not see that? So he literally, like, so thank you, Angel. We had him.
I just want to say this. Angel Castro got big dick energy, He's that kind of guy. I like that guy. He's cool as fuck.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy. Everyone's got big dick energy here, except for me. A fucking Dan Smith's got big dick energy. He's like, what?
It sounds like
I don't know.
But
DD, what's DDP?
No, BDE, Big Dick Energy.
yeah, it's
Okay,
abbreviation.
Oh.
Fuck it out, man. But anyways, it was a fun time. I'm really glad I did it.
Big Dick Energy.
Long story short, I guess they
Dinner Dick Energy. I like that.
Dinner Dick Energy. Lunch dick.
All right, I got a big stick. My cock is hard. This is a great night.
BDE, Breakfast Dick Energy.
Breakfast Dick Energy.
Or bad.
I got
bad dick
Right.
energy.
no.
Some people have bad
Breakfast
dick
Dick energy. You got fried potatoes and eggs. They're crispy too, the right way. Fucking the eggs are top on them.
Eat your sausage.
Sausage too. That's what I'm talking
Right.
about. I don't know.
What happened? Why are we here?
BDE has just become Breakfast Dick Energy. That's what
Breakfast.
I like that. Breakfast Dick. Morning Wood Breakfast Dick Energy is what it's
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
I miss Morning Wood. Don't you guys miss Morning Wood? That was the best shit ever.
I still get it.
Oh, it's gone. You still get it?
Dude, yeah.
Ah, fuck. God. damn
What, does it
I gotta
go
take
away
more
after a certain age?
No, I think I gotta take more testosterone pills. Fuck.
You think I have testosterone?
I think you do actually. If you still have Morning Wood, at your age.
I have a bit. I wrote a whole bit about it. Remember where I said, "Don't you think it's weird that you wake up with morning wood after you just got done having a dream about your grandpa?" It's like, what is my brain trying to tell me? Should I fuck my grandpa? Like, what is this? What is God trying to tell me?
Well, that's on you. We've never. I don't know.
You never
Yeah,
you never
I
had a
know
weird
that.
dream and then woke up with morning wood. Then you're like, what does this mean?
No.
My grandpa was dead before I was born, so I've never ever dreamt about
Oh.
fucking my grandpa.
No. Same here. My
Well, fuck you
grandpa's
guys.
way
Maybe
gone.
you guys just aren't close to their grandpa.
Fucking the dead. I didn't start thinking about fucking the dead until I was in my 20s.
Maybe you guys just weren't close with your grandfathers. I guess I don't know. Like,
My grandpa was dead.
Jesus.
My grandpa, I saw him one time. He was like, "Hey," and that was it. And then he died. So I got that memory in my mind.
I kind of want to say this story, but I'm worried that my grandma might listen to this podcast. But yeah, I don't think she'll make it 46 minutes into my podcast. I'll just say it, I guess. My grandpa was... You know how I always talk about my dad on here, how like crazy my dad is?
Mhm.
So my grandpa is also crazy, but he used to do meth. Like...
Oh.
I'm talking like he had like a meth empire and shit like that. Like he would sell it and whatever. Like, I was gonna make a joke about it because like I would come over to my parents were divorced. So I'd go to see my dad on the weekends, and my dad lived with my grandma and grandpa for a while. And every weekend, my grandpa would have a new bike for me. Like I had an entire like car lot like at his house with just bikes because people would owe him money. And he'd be like, "Where the fuck's my money?" And the guy's like, "I don't have the money." He's like, "Give me your fucking bike." And then he would just give me the guy's bikes that he took for drugs. And it was weird because I would always wonder why my grandpa had so much energy. You know? He would be fucking running and doing flips, climbing trees and shit at like 65, 70 years old. And I'm like, whoa, like my grandpa's just cool. Like I thought my grandpa was a literal superhero because I didn't understand about drugs and shit.
It's crazy. It's like a lot of people have like, man, that guy has a lot of fire, and a lot of energy, and then I always figure out, oh yeah, he was coked up or he was doing drugs.
Well, that's what's crazy is they didn't tell me till like I got older, and it all started to make sense because like one day he came in with like his knuckles all bloody, and I'm like, what? And he goes, shh, and I'm like, my grandpa's a superhero. That's what it is. He's a superhero. And then when I got older,
compare your grandpa to the guy from Breaking Bad, but I can't think of his fucking name.
Walter White, Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Eisenberg. Your grandpa was Eisenberg.
Probably. But it was awesome. And then my dad, like when I got older, like I think when I was about 20, so like 4 years ago, my dad finally like was like, your grandpa he loved you guys. You want to know how much he loved you? And I was like, how much? And he's all, he would be bedridden, you know what I mean, from old age. And when he knew we were coming over for the weekend, he wanted to make sure he could spend time with us. So he would get all fucked up on purpose. So he had all this energy to be like, let's fucking go. Let's go fishing. Let's do this. And then when we'd go home on Sunday, like, bye, I love you. Apparently he would just crash Sunday night and not wake up until like Thursday or Friday and then get up and do it again.
If only he discovered prunes, Metamucil, and coffee instead.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
I think that was an excuse just to do more crack. Oh my God, the grandkids are coming over.
It wasn't. I don't know what it was. I just know that he was like doing some shit, but like apparently near the end he wasn't, and then
Dangerfield was like that near the end when he was like.
I mean, 70. Any excuse to do crack,
Yeah. Dangerfield was like that when he was 70 or 80 years old. He started smoking crack, and he's like, I'm fucking on my way out. I don't give a shit. He started smoking crack, and then he died. That's how it goes. You know what? Better. That's not a bad idea, in my opinion, right? If the last
go
few
out
years
happy,
suck.
Yeah. If you're gonna go out happy.
I mean, all my memories with him, I was like, my grandpa's awesome. He's great. Like, I never ever thought he was a loser or a bad person. And then, like,
he wasn't a bad person.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's all that matters. Like, I'm sure he's probably beat the shit out of people and stuff like that. But
everybody's beat the shit out of people. Back in the day, that's all they did was beat up people.
Didn't concern
man,
me.
Woman, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Back in the day,
you're
that's
a child,
all you
though,
did.
you don't care about that about your grandpa. You don't think your grandpa does that. So.
Oh.
I told that.
You just saw him as like, that's what they do. They beat up people. They
you
backhand people all the time.
You and your finger shit. Every episode.
I keeps using fingers and slapping around.
No. Dan, he'll do this, and then each conversation, he'll keep twisting his hand more and more.
Hey, this guy's really funny.
How
Look at
far
that.
can you go? The ladies must like it.
This guy's really fucking funny.
Oh, God. But then there's the other grandpa, which I made into a bit where like I don't even know where he is to this day. Remember that bit, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like I had it's my mom's dad who is strung out, alcoholic, whatever, like meth addict, gone, and he came by one day when we were kids, and then my sister, she was like 6 at the time. She goes, "Who are you?" He goes, "Oh, I'm your grandpa." She goes, "Oh, really? Well, it's my birthday today. Did you get me anything?" And he's like, "Oh, fuck." And he like felt hell bad. So he like reached into his wallet and he pulled out $20. He goes, "Here you go, sweetheart. Happy birthday." And then he just looked pissed off that he had to give her $20, and then he just left and never came back. And what made me mad was it wasn't my sister's birthday. It was mine.
Oh, Jesus.
And my sister punked our own grandfather for $20 on my birthday. And that was the last time we ever saw him. All I got was his business card that said you're messing with the right guy, and I never seen him again. So that's the two different grandpas. Badass and then a fucking piece of shit.
Dan Smith, there wasn't any drugs in your family?
Probably.
I was like, that's too deep to ask.
That's a very strange. That's not what they'd ask on fucking 60 Minutes.
Hey, what drugs have you done? Conversations in my family. I mean, nobody's had a drug problem. I don't know. I think my brother had a coke problem in college.
Everybody had a coke. I meant, did it ruin his life?
I understand anyway.
Yeah.
All my brothers and sisters are way older than me, so.
Damn.
And I had an alcohol problem, but that's it.
Well, at least you're out of it now.
Weed is the only drug I've done.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing to brag about too.
Actually, I want to change it though.
I'm trying to paint him he's like, "No, give me some fucking meth. Give me some coke."
I want to do mushrooms.
Oh, okay. That you're just into psychedelics. That's different. There's a difference between
I mean, I don't want to do coke or anything like that.
You don't get bigger. Remember, if you play Mario, you don't get bigger if you take a mushroom. So that's all I gotta say about that. You're not gonna grow out of the damn wheelchair if you take a mushroom.
I feel like I would die if I take any other, like if I take any drug. Like if I think literally if I snorted one line of coke, I'd die that night. I think so, from a panic attack.
You should do it. You should write you'd write a good fucking 20.
I mean, maybe. It probably won't even be anything.
I can't name what the comic said this. He went up to me and he said, hey fam, do some coke. You write a good 20, man.
Someone told you that?
Yeah. Somebody was like, hey fam, you should do some coke. You write a good 20.
Well, fuck.
I'm kind of giving them away when I say, hey fam.
I think I might know. I'll ask.
Yeah, I think you got it. Yeah.
I'll ask you after the podcast.
Mark, is that a seltzer? Hard seltzer?
Yeah, I'm a woman. I'm drinking a hard seltzer
Jesus
right
Christ. I'm so glad I quit drinking before those got popular.
now. I know, right? You would.
I mean, it's like, hard seltzer for people that know they don't drink enough water, but they still want to catch buzz.
This is how you get. This is how you get fucked up, guys.
It looks like is that Clorox?
Yeah, man, huff that shit, dude. Fucking huff all of it.
Good stuff.
Yeah, now you're talking. I'll
This
clean you up too.
I'm gonna go to Jesus after this.
You look
Yeah,
at
he's
Jesus.
gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think this would
The
kill.
biggest fucking seltzer. What flavor are you drinking?
Look, I'm drinking woman flavor. I'm drinking wild berry. Okay.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Whatever. You know what? Variety is the spice of life, right?
Yeah,
So there.
well,
You have variety. You
this is
have
coming
your
from the guy who's got pink hair and a pink chair. So
right. You
Yeah.
mix it up. You have different different weeds, different drinks. You're like, you know what? Harry's gonna be pink. Fuck it.
yeah,
Variety is the spice of life, as
yeah.
I like to say. You mix it up.
I figured the carpet had to mix and match the drapes. I can't read that.
I don't
He
think it's
wants
gonna
to die.
I don't think it could
You
show.
want
us.
to die? Oh.
Yeah, I saw it. He wants to die.
It don't show
Yeah,
on
well,
the.
the
Oh.
hair is because the carpet matches the drapes now.
He got mad about his one time he got mad. Jordan got mad about his open mic on a group chat, and he said, "I want to kill myself," and I almost got concerned because I thought he meant it.
That's what concerned you at our open mic when it was
No,
so
it was a group
shitty.
chat.
No, when we were at the open mic last time, I won't say which one, but we were at the open mic and it was so fucking shitty. At the end, I said, "I've been Jordan Quattlebaum. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm killing myself. Have a good night." And I put the microphone back, and
I
no
got a
one
little
said
concerned.
anything, and I just left. And I was like, "Oh, I." Here's the thing. I like to keep you on your toes. You don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, but you look like you're
left,
gonna
like
do
you
it.
went home?
What?
You left and went home? Like you just
we
walked
all-
out of the venue? Huh?
I mean, yeah, it wasn't hard. All three people were leaving at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
See, that's why I never get too down about open mics.
Yeah, I know.
First of all, I don't do enough open mics. I need to get the fuck out there.
Well, what pisses
But,
me off? What pisses me off is I live in Stockton, and all these Stockton Lodi comics are like, "We need more open mics. We need more open mics to do some work. We're tired of going all the way to Sacramento." So I have 2 open mics, and y'all motherfuckers don't show up for shit. And
Hey,
you do.
Hey, shut up. How many times have I been to your open mics? How many times?
You've been almost. We're not talking about you. I'm talking about the other motherfuckers who complain and then they don't show up.
Well, I'm there, so there. Don't look at me.
No, I'm not looking. I'm looking at a screen.
Religiously.
I'm telling you guys what's happening.
Well,
Why
I
are
don't
you
know.
attacking him, Jordan? Mark is there. Okay?
I'm always there. I've been in
on.
more open mics than your own open mic. I've guest hosted your
Back
open mic
off,
2 or 3
Jordan.
times.
That's true. Yeah. I'm not shitting on you, Mark.
I don't give a shit. I'm just making sure.
Also, this Friday coming up is another Bricks and Hops with Mark Maple and Manuel Martin.
It's the best goddamn open mic you go to.
You got to go to that,
And
Dan,
puppies.
if you can. It's a good fucking show. They get a good crowd.
We're really like lowering the goddamn comic limit. Now we have a headliner coming up, which is soon to be announced. But we have a headliner. This
What
upcoming
show are we
week.
talking about?
My Bricks and Hops location in Lodi on Friday. No, it's not every Friday.
What time?
It confuses everybody.
I'm not going to be here on Friday. I'm leaving. I'm going to Minnesota.
Oh,
There
then
you
get
go.
you'll get the next one.
Yeah. But look, we got a headliner coming up, so is there gonna even be less open mic comics allowed? It's getting I know it's pissing people off, but we want to have a good show. We don't want a gazillion comics on.
I'll be fine. I'm always there early.
You're there early.
I'm
Guess
always
what?
first.
I know. You said they always use my equipment. Guess what I did? I bought me another speaker.
Oh, so you don't need me anymore?
Yeah, just in case.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's you're a busy man. Some days, some Fridays you can't make it. You gotta,
That's
something's
true.
going on.
That, and I might need you to use your equipment whenever I can't do poppies.
Exactly. You got me another speaker just in case. I'm
Well,
the most powerful man. No, I got me all the speaker power in the world.
Guys, we've reached the 1 hour mark, so we're gonna wrap things up. Dan, do you have any shows you'd like to shout out? Any social medias? Any projects you're working on?
Sure. I've got middle of the month, March, or what is this? It's October 15th and 16th. I will be in San Francisco for the Mutiny Comedy Festival.
Oh, cool. Cool.
I'll be performing at Asiento in San Francisco on the 15th, and then OMG in San Francisco on the 16th.
Awesome.
Lined it all up. Look at that guy. He's like, you know what? I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to line up all this shit.
It'll be my first in real life festival. So
awesome.
About it. Yeah, and then I'm going to Minnesota for a show. That's kind of fun.
Oh, dope.
So, come to that.
What's your socials? Tell us your socials.
Oh, okay. So on Facebook, it's Can't Stand Up. No, that's IG. IG is Can't Stand Up. And no, it's Can't Stand Up Comedy. I'm sorry. IG is Can't Stand Up Comedy. Yeah, just go with that one.
Anything else? TikToks? Anything like that?
TikTok is Dan Can't Stand Up Comedy.
Cool. You guys heard it here.
Yeah.
Make sure you look it up.
I don't remember what's that?
I told them to make sure to look you up and check out his shows.
Yes.
Mark, what about you? Anything this week?
I was like all bummed out about how I don't get booked on anything in the last podcast, right? I got a few things, but I can't confirm it though, so it's not public. But there's a few things lined up, brewing. Follow me at Madman Maple on Instagram, at Madman Maple on TikTok, and Mark Maple, whatever. Good luck finding that shit on Facebook. So anyway, that's about it. Also on YouTube, Madman Maple on there, and a few things brewing up, but I can't. Oh, I'm gonna be in Wheatland. I think that's public now. Some date. I'm not good at plugging shit.
Go on his Facebook.
Yeah, me neither.
Find me on whatever the fuck. I don't know. Fuck. I gotta get better at plugging shit. I don't know. Whatever.
Me too.
The Maple Train's gonna get up and running again. It stalled for a long time, but now it's gonna get up and running again.
Well, that's
so that's
good.
all I gotta say about that.
Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. Me and your boy, Madman Maple, Mark Maple, we're probably going to be hitting up LA in the next couple of weeks.
Nice.
Yes, we are. Yes,
you know what? We should probably do a podcast in our hotel. Like, we'll do it.
We are, and Elvin was like, I want to be on it.
We'll do that. So stay tuned to that. We're going to be hitting up LA. Of course, you guys know my socials. Jordan Quattlebaum on everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Of course, you know of Twitch, Q-Bomb Games, or my YouTube channel, Jordan Quattlebaum. And Maple-Baum also has social medias, Maple-Baum Pod or Podcasts on all social media sites. And also don't forget about the merch, y'all. The amazing merch. $13 for a t-shirt, $25 for a sweatshirt. It's a good deal. Go to Q-Bomb Comedy.
$13.
Yeah, it's
come on, for a t-shirt. I mean, in Biden's America with all the inflation, come on, $13. That's good. Yeah.
So literally $13 a t-shirt, $25 a hoodie. The Maple-Baum collection at qbombcomedy.com/podcast.
Hey, it's gonna get cold soon. Get that fucking hoodie.
I'm gonna order mine soon. That way it comes. I believe it comes.
Is coming.
Yeah. So please, guys, support the podcast. Dan Smith, thank you so much for coming on. We love you.
Thanks for having me.
It was a lot of fun. And yeah, check them out, guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening or watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Mark. Continued success.
Oh yeah, right. Dan, you're great. Loved you. God
Thanks,
damn
Mark.
it!
Love you too.
I wish you all continued success.
Bye, guys.